It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso, right here on S3. And this morning, we're joined in studio by two collaborative filmmakers. This is Nadine Kluter and Dominique Yossi, who have been uncovering and sharing the heritage of District 6 through their highly praised film, Action Commandant, and the short film, Address Unknown. Let's take a quick look at that project.
Die is aan ons plek. Ons hart en ons siel lewe in die plek. Die is waar ons hoort.
Een, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ibi, waar is jy, Ibi?
Baby! Eendag gaan ek nog uitvind waar hy woon.
Joey, moet ek dom wees, man?
Is nog iemand by die dit sien?
Wow, and there you can see it, the golden horn that signals the success of Address Unknown, a project by Nadine and Dominique. Congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I mean, I was teasing you a little bit right now and saying, look how shiny that golden horn looks. You've kept it quite pristine, but obviously a moment of pride for both of you being able to take a story that is so authentically you and then have it recognized on a platform like that. Tell me about the feeling when you won that SAFTA, Nadine.
So, I think it was really unexpected and quite an honor, I think, because, you know, awards, they do matter, and they say that, you know, our stories matter.
Indeed.
Yeah, and so it's great to be seen in that way, and it's not only in recognition to us as filmmakers, but to the community as well.
Yeah. How did the two of you decide to put your efforts together creatively to collaborate on Address Unknown?
Well, we were quite lucky to be asked by the writer Anton Fisher, who originally came up with the idea and wrote the story. He asked Nadine to come on board as director and myself as producer. And luckily for us, the stars aligned because I've always wanted to work with Nadine.
Oh, wow.
Like,
And we really, really work well together. So, yeah, that's how it all started for us. And we're very grateful for that opportunity.
And for those who haven't seen the film yet, how would you summarize the narrative and the story behind the film?
Yes, it's a story about the community of District 6. The protagonist is actually based on the last postman of the community.
Wow.
And, but essentially it's a story of friendship and loss, you know, because we have these, you can do something very specific like District 6, and then there are the universal themes, right? So even if you perhaps don't understand forced removals, I've never experienced it, you would have experienced friendship, you would have experienced loss, and we hope that that's what, you know, will connect people to the subject matter.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And for you as filmmakers, I mean, we've just come from Heritage Month, and we essentially, I think, my feeling is that we want to continue the celebration and recognition of our heritage as South Africans all throughout the year. You know, every month we need to find a reason to celebrate either musically or from a film point of view or fashion. Or,
Yes.
how important is it for you to work in this way and use your creative talents to celebrate heritage?
I think it's very important. The beautiful thing about filmmaking and telling stories about our past is it's literally time travel. You get to recreate these stories. A lot of the stories for me were told by my grandparents, and I could only imagine them in my head. So now I get to recreate them on screen and share them with young people who get to understand where we come from and really get to understand why we are where we are today. It's because of the path that we've walked and the journey that we've been and that our parents have been on. So I think it's very important, and it's fun, exciting. It's really, really great to be able to put a period piece together.
I think also just to add, like, you know, heritage is identity, and we need to reclaim how we represent our identity.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Do you find that when you are involved in these projects, there are things that you discover and maybe learn anew about your identity, your heritage, your history that you didn't know before?
Definitely.
Yeah?
Definitely.
What are some of those things?
Well, I think when you get to go and do the research, and so you have to speak to people about their different experiences, and that really opens up doors and makes it real for you to understand what type of sacrifices they've been through, but also the joys and the fun things that they've experienced. I mean, we can't always look at the bad. We have
That's
to look
right.
at
You know, our
the
history is not
friendships.
all terrible and just tears. There were moments of
Yes.
togetherness and celebration.
Yes.
So I've got to ask finally, with the success that you've experienced, what is next? Can people actually see Address Unknown, by the way?
So it was on Showmax for a period, and we'd like to do more community screenings. If people are interested in, you know, featuring Address Unknown in their events, they can reach out to us on social media.
Excellent.
And we'll see what's possible, yeah.
All right, fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations once again for the tremendous success, and wishing you all of the best in the future, and hopefully more Golden Horns, more international Oscars if they have a category for locally made films like that, you know.
Yeah.
So Tsi won it years and years
Yeah.
ago. We could do with a repeat. So the task is now firmly on your shoulders. But do go out there, and as you heard from Nadine, that you can contact them via social media if you're looking to do a community screening of some of their work. And in that way, we find a way of not just celebrating our creative arts as well, but also celebrating our heritage every day.